Hey everybody, welcome back to Champion Sons and our college football team builder series here, where we are taking a look at the recruiting as we are halfway through our season, first inaugural season in the Big 12. We have gotten some good recruits. We're still eyeing a lot more of them. It's just kind of a slow go, these being primarily four-star recruits, and us being in South Texas, just joining the Big 12, it's a little hard to just get these guys as quickly as we would like to. We do have a few of them on accepted, so we are making our way, but it's still going to be a tough fight. Now, welcome back to the channel for those of you who are returning, and for everybody else that is new here, welcome to Champion Sons and all of our college football content. So we are going to jump into this game here early into the first game of this episode, which will be at home against Arizona State, the Sun Devils, as they put up a pretty good fight for the most part. They're 2-4, but their games have been a lot closer than what their record shows. They've generally been in until the end, so it's just going to be whether or not we can put enough space between us and them to prevent any potential comeback and kind of may have a pretty secure victory right there. So we are going to go ahead, and we are here in the first quarter, about 10 minutes remaining on our opening possession of the ball game. Looking at a 2nd and 1 from inside the red zone at about the 19.5-yard line. As Steelman will have the snap, blitz comes, he stands in the pocket, fires over the middle, and that one's going to be incomplete. And that aiming over for, looks like C.J. Peaks coming across the middle, just unable to get it to him as the defender laid out to knock that one down. Now 3rd and 1. Steelman has it, hands it off to Gammon up the middle. He picks up just enough yards, lowered his shoulder, got 2 yards out of it, only needed about half a yard. And that's going to bring us to a 1st and 10. Now staying in the shotgun, 3 receivers left. Steelman will have it in his hands off, going right from left. Gammon takes it and is going to get hit and brought down after a 5-yard gain. Pretty decent little run. You'd like to think he would have gotten a little further. The hole opened up fairly quickly. He's just got to hit that a little bit quicker. So now 2nd and 5, 2 tight ends set from the shotgun, has the snap in his hands, fires over the middle, and that one's almost intercepted. I guess Steelman just didn't see the linebacker sitting right there. Wow, looks like we have, I don't know if y'all just saw that pop up. I wonder if that other Brown is Keywan Brown as well. But either way, 3rd and 5, Steelman tries to take off and scramble, and he's going to get sacked for a loss. That was a little funny little note there by the NCAA game. That's going to make it 4th and 5 after that scramble. K. Brown and K. Brown both looking the same. Both of them being running backs from Texas. So that's kind of interesting. Titus Allen on the tackle for the Sun Devils. That's going to bring us up to a field goal opportunity here, right to left wind. Lincoln has snapped it down, boot ball right down the middle, and an early lead here for the Cowboys of South Texas as we get this one going. Now Arizona State would come down and put up a touchdown and actually take the lead back on us from 7-3. Now to 1st and 10, we fire that one over the middle. Steelman looking to be a little bit off. I don't know if it's the wind that's coming after him or what's happening with him, but he does seem to be struggling just slightly with his accuracy. Now that was completed, so it's a 1st and 10 at the 19. Steelman has the snap in his hand, fires that one over the middle. He's going to hit Tryon, who lowers his shoulder and tries to get inside the 10, but unable to do so, is brought down, and the flag is thrown, and it'll be a holding penalty. I guess you can't be too shocked by that holding penalty. I mean, our guys have been holding all damn season. It's getting real annoying. 1st and 20 now is coming out in the shotgun. 2 tight ends set. Steelman has the snap in the pocket. Over the middle, he's going to hit Bell, who comes down with it. That's kind of a shocker little pass right there, and pretty brave to throw it into that triple coverage. But he's able to make the completion, and that's going to make it 2nd and 2. Getting back 18 of the 18 yards on 1st and 20. Hands off to Gammon. He's going to finish off that first down and get a little extra yardage down to the 3-yard line. Pin us right outside of scoring position here as the first quarter looks like it's about to come to a close with us trailing 7-3 at home. So a pretty tough first quarter. I mean, we had some plays, right? Oh, it's Kyson Brown. Okay, we got Kyson Brown and Keywan Brown. Kyson Brown for the Sun Devils, Keywan Brown for NCAA. Gotta love the AI-generated face pictures, though, having just a limited number. So first and goal now for the Cowboys, sitting at the 3-yard line. From the shotgun set, has the snap, hands off to Gammon, who's going to get blasted up the middle. Thought he might have some blocking from his lineman, but not a whole lot to be found as he gets hammered down for a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 5, 3 receivers to the left. He's going to hand it off, going right to left. Gammon pushing forward and brought down at the 1. Oh, right outside the goal line. Just couldn't punch that one in, so that's going to lead us to 3rd and goal. Going to be heavy set formation. Under center this time. Steelman, play action. Drops off the pass. He's going to make the catch. Keywan Brown. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Keywan Brown coming out of the fullback spot in that position. A rare place for us to see him in, but a good job to get him out into the open, into the flat, and then Steelman to find him and deliver that pass. Keywan Brown coming off that play action, just wide open right there. And I kind of like having him in that fullback position. He's good at blocking. He's got speed, so if we needed to hand it to him, and he can get out in some space. Now coming right back at us is going to be the Sun Devils here as they make that completion on a 1st and 10 goes for 2 yards, making it 2nd and 8 at their own 47-yard line. Staying in the shotgun, they got 2 receivers set. Has the snap, hands it off up the middle. He's got a little space open, bounces to the right side, hit, and finally dragged down after about 3 Cowboy defenders jumped on top of him. That's going to be 1st and 10 Sun Devils, staying in the shotgun. They do have 3 wide this time. As they look over the defense, has the snap, hands it off, going to the right side. 2 guys pancake for the Cowboys, as that one is going to be broken free and taken into the end zone, and the Sun Devils are going to get the lead right back a little too quickly, if you ask me. That is not a fun thing to see happening right there. So now here we are trying to come back at them once again. 10-14 here at the start of the 2nd quarter. Steelman is going to be in the shotgun, 4 wide set. He's got the snap, pressure comes, fires it over the middle. That one's going to be swatted away, falling incomplete. Really misdelivered that throw, and I don't know if it's stuff like the wind getting in the way on that one or what, but that was not the most accurate pass he could have thrown in the world. 2nd and 10 now, making changes before the snap. He has it in his hands. Fires that deep down the left side. He's got a man. He's got Easley, who's going to make the catch. 10-5, touchdown Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Jamin Easley coming up with a major catch that we needed here early in the 2nd quarter, stretching this field out. The senior transfer receiver coming up big here in this one, as he's going to give us the lead here once again at home in front of the Sun Devils with just a great run after the catch and a good job getting that step around the defender. Now after another stop, here we are later in the 2nd quarter, about 8 minutes remaining from the shotgun. Once again, Steelman has the ball in his hands. Clean pocket. He's going to take off from right up the middle. He's got space in front of him and slides down. Oh, he probably could have kept going. The block from the receiver came slightly too late, but he made a good play anyways, getting it down to the 14-yard line inside the red zone. 1st and 10 Cowboys. Going to be from the shotgun, 4 wide set, 3 receivers on the right side. Easily alone wide left. Looks over the defense, has the ball in his hands, hands it off to Gammon, going to the right side. Hole opens up, lowering his shoulders, picks up 5 yards. Jamal Gammon going right through the hole opening on that one. A good run to pick up 5 on 1st and 10. Now it's 2nd and 5 coming from the shotgun. Still 2 tight ends, 2 receiver sets this time. Looks over, has the ball in his hands. In the pocket, fires over the middle, hits Tryon, who's going to get brought down immediately. No space really to go on that one. Picks up just a yard, making it 3rd and 4, which I guess is better than 3rd and 5, but you'd still like to get better than just a 1-yard production. So 3rd and 4 from the shotgun, 4 wide set this time. Moore in slot right, Peaks in the slot left. Has a snap in his hands, in the pocket, fires over. He's going to hit easily, coming across the field, bounced off one tackler, but is finally brought down. But they're going to give him the forward progress, and that's going to make it 1st and goal from the 3. Spreading this defense out wide. Easily alone, wide left once again. Gammon in the backfield, hands it off to him, bounces off one blocker, lowers his shoulder forward, touchdown Cowboys. Oh my goodness. Oh baby, oh baby. Gammon powering through on that one. That's going to extend ourselves out here to a 2-score lead in this one. Going to give us 10 points, making it 24-14 here midway through the second quarter. Gammon lowering his shoulder on that run right up the gut. And a good job bouncing off the blocker and adjusting himself and getting it into the end zone. Now, we can't hold Arizona State off forever, and we didn't, as they scored pretty damn quickly on their following possession. So we have it once again, and we're going to try to stretch it out wide down the wide right. It's going to be caught, tipped, and intercepted. Action, here come the Sun Devils right back at us. Breaking off tackles coming up the middle once again, brought down at the 38-yard line. Tip drill happening as the Sun Devils trying to get some last-minute scoring put on. We lead 24-21, but hopefully we can hold them off. Sun Devils are threatening at the 20-yard line. They got a catch at powering towards the end zone, and they go out of bounds at about the 4. No, they're going to mark them out at the 5-yard line now. So here we are, first and goal at the 5, trying to put another stop up. Bend but don't break is what we need to try to do. They have the snap fired over to the right side. It's going to be hit and knocked away. That one fell incomplete, thankfully. Receiver's a little wide open. Malik Moon did come up and deliver the contact that knocked it loose, but still you'd like to see a little tighter coverage. On second and goal, they go to drop off the screen pass, and he's going to be dropped immediately. Devin Skates read that one beautifully and stops him for a 2-yard loss, making it third and goal now from the 7. 1 minute to go here in the second quarter. They have the snap in hand. Pressure comes up the middle by Head. He chases him, and he's going to get the sack, brought him down. As a timeout is going to be called right after that, and we'll have a tie here going into the final about 45 seconds of the second quarter after a field goal, 24-24. Steelman trying to change the outcome of this one. Steps up, fires that deep down the left side. He goes up, but it's going to be intercepted again. And here come the Sun Devils up cross midfield into the Cowboy territory, knocked out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Now that would end up leading to a score. And we would end up coming back and scoring back here in the third and then stop them. And now here we are once again, tied at 31. A ball game that's gone back and forth here. The second quarter has just seen some explosiveness, and both teams, neither one of them is willing to back down. Both teams are fighting like crazy. So now we have a 2nd and 7 from the 17 inside the red zone here. Cowboys on offense in a tie ball game at 31. Steelman has the snap, fires it to the left side. He's going to hit Brown over the middle, and he gets brought down immediately at the 10-yard line, but they are going to say he has enough for the first down. 21 of 27 for 289 yards for Steelman this evening. A pretty decent game for him so far. 1st and 10 if you don't count those 2 interceptions. Hands that one off to Gammon on the left side. He's got the corner pushing forward, and they're going to stand him up. But he gets down to the 1-yard line. Gammon 18 carries so far for 163 yards this evening. He's having probably a career game, a season's best game performance so far tonight. So coming out in the heavy set formation. And there's going to be movement. They are going to call that on the Sun Devils. It looked like that may have been on the Cowboys, going for a false start, but apparently his movement caused it. So that's going to keep it at 2nd and inches, but from about, actually, yeah, there's nowhere for that ball to go. I mean, it's still 2nd and inches. You move it any further forward, you're in the end zone. So here we are coming out, heavy set formation under center. Hands it off to Brown up the middle, a wide open hole. He walks that one in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. No chance of stopping that one. The Sun Devils figured we'd run it out wide or roll Steelman out, but no go. Hand it off to Brown right up the gut, and that's going to give us an easy 7 points right there and give us a lead once again in this game, 38-31. Now, we would go back and forth for most of the third quarter. Neither team's offense really been able to do much, but here we are in the fourth quarter now, 12 minutes to go, trying to get some form of separation going. So we hit Tryon coming across the field. He picks up 7 yards, making it 2nd and 3. From our own 46-yard line, Steelman's going to be in a shotgun, 3 wide set. He's making changes before the snap of the ball, looking over the defense, claps his hands. Has the snap, clean pocket, fires it deep down the right side. He's going for Bell. He's got him! He's at the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. He hits Bell coming right down the right side. Now, Steelman, I think, probably should have laid that out a little further to the outside of him, but he threw it up the middle, and Bell did a great job adjusting to it, being able to run up underneath it and make that catch. Trey Bell comes up with a big-time reception here. 54 yards into the end zone. A good job concentrating to hold that thing while sprinting like that and get it in there. So now here we come back a little later in the fourth quarter. Arizona State did put up a touchdown, so it's a 7-point ball game once again, 45-38. Steelman drops back, fires over the middle. He's going to hit Javon Moore coming across, and on a second and forever, thanks to a holding penalty, we get that one completed, and it's 1st and 10 at the 18. So inside the red zone, Cowboys going to be in a shotgun, easily alone on the left side, 3 receivers right. Steelman has the snap in his hands, in the pocket, fires over the middle. He hits Scooter Page, pushing forward. The old reliable boot scooting boogie, getting them down to the 3-yard line. Steelman, 451 yards, 3 touchdowns so far, and 2 interceptions. I will mention those. But an overall decent game if you take those plays out. 1st and goal from the 3. 3.5 minutes remaining in this one. If we can get the score, we can put the nail in the coffin on that. As we get it over to our tight end. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Robertson, that's one of his first touchdowns of his career. Came in this season starting out as an offensive lineman. But thanks to our pretty good depth there and the fact he's got some pretty decent hands, we were able to switch him over to a tight end kind of role. And he's coming up big time with touchdowns on that play. Now here we are under 2 minutes to go. 4th and goal for the Sun Devils. They hand that one off going to the right side, and they walk that one in. Yeah, they got it right back. I mean, this is what's been happening this whole damn game, okay? It's absolutely ridiculous. They still have all 3 timeouts, and they're about to get this thing within 7 points. It's an 8-point ball game right now, pending this extra point. Boot, ball, they kick it right down the middle because why not? It is an extra point. So that's going to lead us here to the kickoff. Now they have all 3 timeouts, and that's what's funny. They're going to go ahead and go for it, expecting their defense to make a stop. Countess is going to get it about the 1-yard line. He comes out to the left side. He's got a hole open. Countess, he's got the 50-yard line. Does he have what it takes to get there? He's at the 30, 20, 10. He's going to do it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. On the 100-yard kick return, Countess takes it right up the middle. Saw the opening happen early. Kicked it, veered out to the left side, right down the left hash marks there. And then towards the numbers. And it was just pure speed the rest of the way for the sophomore receiver. Coming up big in this one, a time when we needed it the most. It had become 7 points. And that touchdown is what would put us over top, giving us a 59-45 victory at home over Arizona State. Not a whole lot of defense to be displayed in this game. Steelman got 450 yards, 4 touchdowns on basically 77% completion percentage, which is pretty excessively high. But overall, I mean, you hate seeing your defense play that way. But as long as our offense continues to play this well, I think I can deal. It's just that's not truly sustainable, let's be honest. However, we do still remain undefeated on the season, and that's going to take us to our next game. Our first time up in Stillwater at Boone Pickens Stadium to take on the Oklahoma State Cowboys versus Cowboys here. The Cowboys from Oklahoma versus Cowboys from South Texas. This is a personal battle as Oklahoma State comes out onto the field here. This crowd is rocking. The stadium is not easy to play in. A lot of teams have difficulty here, and this is our first trip, and we're coming in as a number 4, 7-0, undefeated South Texas Big River Cowboys here, trying to take on the big boys of the Big 12. So let's jump into this thing late in the game here, right halfway through the third quarter. We're trailing 24-10. And it's been a tough one for us. Our offense has been fairly inefficient. We've had turnovers, haven't made smart plays. Steelman finally running right there to get us some yards and try to get us to climb back into this one. But just about 5.5 minutes remaining from the 20-yard line. Steelman has the snap, hands it off to the left side going to Gammon. Makes a cut and one man miss and is brought down at the 6 for a 1st and goal. We haven't had a whole lot of goal-to-go situations here, having scored only 10 points, so we need to capitalize when we do. Steelman from the shotgun hands it off to Kewan Brown, makes one more cut. Touchdown, Cowboys! He punched it into the end zone there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Looked like that may have been an option read, and he did a smart thing by handing it off to Brown. That last little cut there at the end was exactly what he needed to get around the block down defender, and then he just powered that one into the end zone to make it a one-score ball game. But here's where we've struggled a lot, and why not continue? Oklahoma State coming right back at us, firing off quickly off to the left side, and that one is caught as he gets brought down. Now there's about 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter, so they will have to run this snap. But this has been our biggest thing, is trying to get stops when we absolutely need them. We just haven't been able to do that as Pianalto knocks that one away. Kevin Pianalto is first knockdown of the game, but he does have 3 tackles so far this afternoon. So 3rd and 4. Bend but don't break. As we come to the line, they have the snap in hand. Pressure comes, rolling out to his right, fires over the middle. He's going to find his receiver. Oh, my God. Where was our defenders? I mean, you're calling a zone, and there should be somebody there, but not one defender in the area. And that's going to result in Oklahoma State making it a 2-score ball game again as they fire off their cannon. And that's just madly disappointing. Trey Griffiths for the Oklahoma State Cowboys coming all the way across the field. And why do we have 2 defenders on a tight end sitting over the middle? It makes no sense to me. I just don't get it. But it happened, and so here's a situation. Trailing by 14. Steelman trying to will this team right back into it. Takes off to the right side. Follows Robertson as blockers, who, like I said last game, he started out as an offensive lineman. The dude can block and put on a pretty decent block there. So 1st and 10 Cowboys after that scramble by Steelman. Sends a man in motion, has the snapping, hits him on the jet sweep. Peaks has got space. Goes to the outside and is brought down. And there's going to be a holding penalty. Now, you may be asking yourself, how many holding penalties have we had in this game? And if you're guessing, well, this is your first one, you'd be horrifically wrong. It says 4 penalties for 35 yards. That stat is off. I think that's about our 6th holding penalty that's been accepted in this one. So now we're stuck with the 1st and 20. 12 minutes to go, trailing by 14. Peaks is sent in motion. Steelman claps his hands, has the ball, hands it off to Gammon going to the left side. Hit and brought down after about a 3-yard gain. Going right off the left part of the center there. Picking up the 3 yards, making it 2nd and 17. Now from the shotgun, 3 wide set, 2 running backs. Steelman has the snap in hand. Scrambles out to the left side, nowhere to go with it, but he's got the edge. He takes off at the 20. He's hit and knocked out of bounds at the 13-yard line, 2 yards shy of the line to gain, as that was going to make it 3rd and 2. But a great job to roll out, and then just a pure speed and athleticism to get all the way out there, pick up the good yardage. 3rd and 2 now from the shotgun. Steelman has it in his hands, looking where to go. Fires over. He's going to hit Peaks right at the line to gain, and Peaks does get stood up and brought down, but not after he picks up the 1st down. He has it 1st and goal from the 10. Coming out in a 4 wide set, 3 receivers to the right side, easily wide left alone. Then Gammon offset to Steelman's right, has it in his hands. Takes off up the middle. He's got space, but he's dragged down from behind the line. Great job closing by that Oklahoma State defense, as our Cowboys are trying to push, but man, it's just a tough go. 2nd and goal now from the 8-yard line. Steelman claps his hands, hands it off to Gammon going to the left side, lowering his shoulder, but he's brought down at the 3. That's going to make it 3rd and goal. And this is what I've been talking about. Tough go on the offensive side. I'm just like, the defense can't get the stop when they need it, and our offense has struggled to get the yards when we needed it. So now we got to pull it off when it matters the most. So in a 4 wide, hands off to Hardy, who's hit and stood up. Ty Hardy, normally our power man, but he gets hit and stood up for about a 2-yard loss back to the 3-yard line. I guess that's really where it was, around the 3. So 4th and goal now for this Cowboys offense. Staying in the shotgun, 4 wide set, Gammon offset to his right side. Has the snap in hand. Steelman takes off up the middle, walks it in. Touchdown Cowboys. Oh my goodness. Oh baby, oh baby. Travis Steelman punched that one in, and that's going to get us back to within 1 score to go here in 8.5 minutes. Now, Oklahoma State would throw one deep pass on a blitz that we ran, and they would score a touchdown and make this thing 2 scores once again. Because why not, right? 8 minutes 38 seconds is where we ended our drive. We're now just at the 7.5-minute mark after that first down run. Makes it 2nd and 2. So that gives you an idea how quickly they scored. So here we come right back, trailing by 2 scores, trying to do it all over again, and why not? Steelman this time has the snap, throws it over the middle. That's going to be caught by Gammon. What a play by Gammon to come up with that reception. He's actually got 70 yards on 8 catches this afternoon. That is a hell of a performance for this young man. So 1st and 10 now for the Cowboys offense. Under 7 minutes to go. Steelman claps his hands, has a snap. Blitz comes, rolls out to his right. Fires over the middle. He's going to hit easy. Makes one man miss. Spins around. He's got space in front of him. He's at the 20, 10. He's going to take it in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Easily with what could arguably be probably the greatest run after the catch so far this season. Not just for our team, but I got to say in all of college football. Granted, I can't see what the other team's games look like, because they don't allow that here in this one, in the online team builder dynasty stuff, but it is what it is. But either way, he made it probably the greatest little spin move that we could have ever asked for, and that got us back to within 1 score. Now our defense did its job technically and gets us the ball back. We got 10 seconds left to go, 80 yards. Steelman on 1st and 10, stands in the pocket, fires it deep down the left side as Peaks gets knocked out of bounds at the 48-yard line, 5 seconds remaining. So we still have hope. We still have a shot to get this game tied up. We got 52 yards to go. Steelman's already passed for 405 yards. Why not add 52 more on? So that's going to have us here 1st and 10. We're going out 4 wide set. Has the snap in his hands. They rush only 3, so he fires it deep down the left side. Jump ball, and it falls incomplete. And we're going to suffer the first loss of the season. Oklahoma State is going to upset us in Stillwater as they knock us off 38-31 here. The number 4 team in the country we were coming into this game. And granted, we didn't play like it, especially on the defensive side. Trey Griffiths for the junior receiver for Oklahoma State. 7 catches, 211 yards, 3 touchdowns. He averaged 30 yards per catch and 1 touchdown for every 2 catches. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. And they just burned us in every way imaginable. They earned it. I got to give them credit where credit is due. But our season is not over, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, sure, we've dropped to the number 15 team in the country. We went from 4 to 15 after losing to Oklahoma State. And now we have to come back home and play Central Florida, who is the number 12 team in the country. They are 6-2 on the season. We are 7-1. If they can get a win here, you're talking about a team that can take total control of the Big 12 South Division that we're in, but we're going to try to avoid that at all costs. So here on our opening drive, Steelman steps up, drops that pass into Moore. He's got space in front of him. He's going to be at the 20, at the 10, being chased, stiff-arming, and is brought down at the 6-yard line. What a play by Javon Moore on that one. And Steelman's going to pass over the 3,000-yard mark with that play and the run after that catch. Great job by Steelman to stand in the pocket to deliver that one. And Moore, in reality, getting out into the space, but also within that traffic that he was in around the Golden Knights, he's able to make that catch and then pick up those extra yardage. And that's going to get us down to a 1st and goal from the 6-yard line here on our opening possession of the ball game. So Steelman's going to come out in a shotgun, 4 wide set. He's got Bell wide left all by himself. 3 receivers up to the right side, but Robertson is in the middle on that right side grouping. Has the snap in hand. Stands in the pocket, takes off up the middle himself, and he's going to be brought down. And it wasn't until just now I saw it. He had C.J. Peaks wide open over the middle, but did not take it. And he got stopped at the 3-yard line. That's going to make it 2nd and goal from the 3. Steelman in the shotgun once again. Hands it off to Brockle up the middle. He walks it in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Brockle, the freshman running back who we've seen spurts of brilliantness from him throughout some portions of these games. He comes up with a big stop there, or big run there, really. getting it into the end zone. Granted, it's only 3 yards, but that's an important 3 yards to make, as he gives us an early lead in this game at home, and that's always necessary. Because here by halfway through the second quarter, you'll see Central Florida has come back and tied it, and it's been a tough go. It's still 7-7 in the second quarter. So now we drop it off to try and so we can be trying to score again. But he gets brought down at the 11-yard line after a 9-yard gain. That's going to make it 2nd and 1 from the 11. Steelman stays in the shotgun, 3 wide set. Has the snap, hands it off to Gaiman going to the left side, lowers his shoulder and is brought down, but not till he got the first down at the 8-yard line. That's going to make it 1st and goal now for this Cowboys offense. Still trying to be on the move. I mean, it has been a tough go. This has not been an easy game. They are the number 12 team in the country for a reason. Just at the 5-minute mark, Steelman in the shotgun, has 4 wide, has it in his hand. Hands off to Brockle up the middle, lower to his shoulder, and almost gets it in. They slung him down, but he ended up touching turf right at the 1-yard line. And that's going to make it 2nd and goal from the 1. So now we're going to be out under center, going to heavy set formation. Play action, pressure comes, and he's hit. Oh, my goodness. He had Grant open right on the right flat. And Steelman took a hard shot. And, I mean, he's looking like he's getting up, but, man, he is getting up slowly. As he will stay in this game, that's going to make it 3rd and goal from the 8. Steelman staying in the shotgun, 3 wide, 2 receivers on the left, peeks in the slot left. Has the snap. Rolls out to the left side. He's got the corner. He's got space. Steelman's got the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Having Bell come across from that right side, never got in the space where we could trust the throw for Steelman to make it. But once he started rolling out, and there was a defender there that probably could have come up to stop him, having Bell over there pretty much prevented that from happening. And it just became a foot race to that corner. And I would trust Steelman to win that foot race over a linebacker or a defensive end any day. So after we took the lead, and then Central Florida added a field goal on before the end of the half, it's 14-10, and here come the Golden Knights right at us. And on that run, they get stopped for really no gain, making it 3rd and 13 from the 39-yard line. We lead 14-10, 7.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Golden Knights trying to change things up before the snap, looking over the defense. Has it in their hands. Play action, tries to scramble around, and he's going to be hit and brought down. Varner comes through with a big-time stop for this Cowboys defense. And that's going to bring up 4th down, a 4th and 15. Asher Varner, senior defensive end, has really come on this season. And he's going to get what amounts to his 4th sack today. He has been just a terror on the field, and one of the main reasons why they've been held to 10 points. So now later in the third quarter, after forcing a punt, here we are on our ensuing drive, and that's going to make it 2nd. We completed that one with a little pass over the middle, like 2nd and short, but now it's 1st and 10. And so with this 1st and 10, trying to add some separation on from the 20-yard line, Steelman has the ball in his hands. Clean pocket, fires over the middle. He's going to hit Peaks coming across, and that's going to be brought down for an 8-yard gain at about the 13-yard line. A great play. So 2nd and short. Steelman staying in the shotgun, 4 receiver set. Page on slot right, Moore in the slot left. Looking over the defense. Has it in his hands, hands it off to Brockle, going up the middle, lowers his shoulder, and Brockle's going to be brought down at the 9, but he does still pick up the 1st down. So here we are in a goal-to-go situation. Enrique Brockle, our freshman running back out of Georgia, he's got 29 yards on 4 carries and the 1 touchdown. So a pretty good afternoon for that freshman. 1st and goal from the 9 now. He's going to hand that off to Gammon up this middle. He's got blockers, lowers his shoulder. Gammon takes it in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And that's going to allow us to extend our lead a little bit here to 2 scores. Right at the end of the third quarter, that's going to make it 21-10. A big-time score that we needed. And that's something that can really kind of lift us up here going into this 4th quarter, needing to put it together some stops. However, there's still time left in the 3rd quarter for our defense to try to do something. As the Knights come out in the shotgun, they have an option keeper to the right side hit, and they're going to fumble it. It gets bounced around, and it's jumped on by Skates. Skates scoops up the fumble after the strip sack, and that's going to be 1st and 10 Cowboys, 8 seconds remaining. Pianalto, the one to cause that. So after the turnover, here we come out trying to let Lightning strike. 1st and 10. Has the snap. It's going to be a quick throw over to the right side. It's Peaks who's brought down immediately on the little swing pass RPO option, as the third quarter will come to a close after that. And that's going to make it 21-10 still here at the start of the fourth quarter. Steelman doing a good job of spreading the ball around. I mean, I'd like to hit our tight ends a little bit more often, maybe possibly get them a little bit more involved. We have put in LaShawn Flood, our freshman tight end, one of our highly touted recruits, because he does offer a little bit more speed on the field. So 2nd and 7 now. Steelman in the shotgun. It's going to be a play action. Pressure comes. He's going to be hit and dropped. Oh, for a big-time loss. That's going to be the 4th sack of this game for this Golden Knight defense. As Steelman is slow to get up on that one. Isaiah Nixon came flying right off the edge and delivered the lumber, as they say, onto Steelman all the way back at the 30-yard line. So it's 3rd and 16. Now here we are, 2-back set. Has the snap. They rush only 4. Steelman takes off up the middle, following Gammon, his blocker, but he's still going to be brought down after a pretty good gain, though, down to the 22-yard line, and that's going to leave us set for a field goal opportunity with a 4th and 7. Now, it is going to be 39 yards. Wind has been a little off at times, and Lincoln's not always been the best, but hopefully with the wind at his back, he's able to make something happen here as he puts the boot to the ball, and he drives that one right down the middle. Lincoln with a good field goal kick on that to extend our lead out officially to 2 scores. It's 14 points. Which I'm glad they did, because in the fourth quarter, Central Florida did put up a touchdown. And that's going to leave us here coming up to the final 2 minutes trying to run the clock out as Central Florida gets a stop and calls a timeout. They still have 2 timeouts remaining here in this one. So 3rd and 6. Now, I need to be smart with it. It's one of those, do you want to risk an incomplete or do you force them to use that second timeout? And on a one-score ball game, it's hard to figure that out at times. And on 3rd and 6, we try to throw it, and he's going to be hit and dropped, but there's a flag on the play. And that's going to be pass interference. That is going to be an absolute game killer. Defensive pass interference on Braden Marshall, the senior. Oh, wow. Could have given him the ball back, but instead that's going to be 1st and 10 Cowboys at our own 45-yard line. Once again, 1 touchdown. We can finish this game off relatively quickly. Hand that off to Gammon. He's got pushing forward, and he's got 8 yards as they will call a timeout once again, their second timeout of this second half. So 2 yards stand between us and a victory, between us and a bounce back from I'm not going to say humiliating loss. We were on the road, but a bounce back from a loss. 2nd and 2. Hand that off up the middle, and the blitz comes flying in. And that's going to drop Brockle in the backfield for about a 2-yard loss, making it 3rd and 5. So the age-old question, pass or throw. At this stage, I'd even take a sack if we do decide to throw it. We're going to be out in the shotgun, 2 tight ends to the left side, 2 receivers wide right, easily on the slot. Steelman has the snap, drops off a screen pass. He's got it to Gammon. He's got space in front, lowers his shoulder, but he's got the first down. And that's going to do it here, ladies and gentlemen, as we will claim a victory at home over the number 12 Central Florida, bouncing back, going to be 8-1 on the regular season. Now, while we take a brief moment to celebrate this win, I do just want to remind y'all, while I'm thinking about it, to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you have not hit it already, and definitely give us a thumbs up if you like this video, if you like how South Texas season is going, or if you're just enjoying the college football season as a whole as they get near the end of it, because that's how fast the year flies once football season starts. I know it's kind of depressing in the end when you really think about there not being any quality football on for a while after just a couple more months. But with the endings come new things and a new season eventually. However, drop a thumbs up if you're enjoying it. Hit that bell icon to be notified of all of the content that we do upload here at Champ and Sons as well. Now, we did pick up a couple 4-star recruits. We'll take a little bit more look at that in the next episode as we get ready for the regular season finale, with the first game of that episode being on the road against the Houston Cougars, who are a top 20 team. We finally made it back into the top 10. Like I said, All that's in the next episode, and I will see y'all in that one, everybody. So as always, stay safe, and well, you know how it goes from here, right? Later, y'all.